I have it so, okay. Hi! It's been a while, hasn't it? Welcome to the 10th episode extravaganza of Monsters Pegasus or Hunger Games with a very special guest, Caro Goat 11037. Take it away, Caro!
Fuck!
Sounds about right. Yeah, we tried to record this earlier, but it wasn't tracking any of the sound, so we decided to improvise. We should probably... Okay, so... In case you don't know, Schaeferless Productions hosts his own Hunger Games on YouTube and Twitter. Normally it's someone else doing the streaming. And he has a group called the Big Eight, who he puts into every single Hunger Games. And he replaces someone in there when they win. I wanted to do that, but I couldn't decide who to put in my Big Eight, and that's what this is all about. So the winner will go into the Quarter Quell, and the eight that are listed after them will go into the Big Eight. So, in District 1, we have Thomas, Alfred, Cheek the Hamster, and Elf Practice Guy.
Why weren't you at elf practice, my boy?
In District 2, we have Senator Armstrong, Sprite Cranberry LeBron James, Zagnut, and Bromance Path Unlocked.
Keep forgetting about Bromance Path Unlocked.
In District 3, we got Bye Bye Booby, Da Thing, The Quackin', and Dr. Robotnik. In District 4, we have DW, Elephant Head, Good Datey Trophy, and Hydra Bud.
Good Datey, indeed.
Indeed. In District 5, we have Ringside Guy, Scene Interrupting Bear, Shoop Da Whoop, and Virtual Boy.
Yeah, the one that looks like Engineer's freaking Century.
Exactly. Funny you should bring it up, because we got, in District 6, we got Walt Kidney, Engineer, Naran Shu, and Mona from Nanoland. In District 7, we got Pacha, Nostalgian Stew, Wicked and Bernie's 3 Revelations, and Fat Yoshi. In District 8, we have You Got the Dud, Lifting Your Crib Dog, Matt, and Is This a Pigeon?
Do not lift my crib, Chad Lowe!
I'm lifting your crib, dog! In District 9, we have Sheriff Snorlax, Shep, the Seth Rogen Trio, and Sailor Moon. In District 10, we have PS1 Hagrid, Pepsi Man, Shrike Kachowski, and SpongeGar. In District 11, we have Start Telling, The Face of Mercy, Bulby, and Tibby. And finally, in District 12, we have Vegeta, The Noid, The Milkman, and Diavolo. Yeah, last minute I realized I only had 47 tributes, so I just slapped them in.
Yeah.
Alright, everything is up and running. Let's go! As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. It's been a while since I said that. Elephant Head runs away from the cornucopia. You Got the Dud, Elf Practice Guy, Vegeta work together to get as many supplies as possible. Bromance Path Unlocked grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia.
Shield of Bromance.
Bulby grabs a backpack and retreats. Bye-bye Booby grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Cheek the hamster grabs a shield. Is This a Pigeon runs into the cornucopia and hides. Pacha, Walt Kidney, the milkman, and Weekend at Bertie's 3 Revelations share everything they gathered before running. Don't mind that, I just plugged a mouse in. Senator Armstrong breaks Lived-in-Yo Crib Dog's noses for a basket of bread.
Jesus. Making the mother of all omelets here, Chandlo. Fuck, I confused Chandlo with Cromdo. Let me restart. Making the mother of all omelets here, Chandlo. Can't fret over every eggler.
I mix those two up all the time. Start telling. Grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. The Quacken runs away from the cornucopia. The Thing snatches a pair of size. Giavolo runs. Matt runs. Snorlax runs. Shep and Thomas fight for a bag. Thomas gives up and retreats. Shoop de Whoop grabs fishing bait while Sailor Moon gets fishing gear. Robotnik commits suicide.
Jesus!
That was fast. Kachowski grabs a jar of fishing bait while the Noid gets fishing gear. LeBron runs away. Alfred runs away. Tibby finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. SpongeGar runs away. Engineer grabs fishing bait while Zagnut gets fishing gear. Good Deity trophy scares Cena interrupting Bear away. Mercy finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Naran Shu hops away. Fat Yoshi runs away. Nostalgian Stew runs away. Virtual Boy runs away. Pepsi Man grabs fishing bait while Hydra Bun gets fishing gear.
A lot of fishing bait and fishing gear.
I don't know, maybe there was a sale. DW rips a mace out of ringside guy's hands. Mona runs away. The Seth Rogen trio snatches a pair of size. And PS1 Hagrid grabs a sword.
Oh, how will this devolve?
Let's find out. Day 1. Alfred and Bye Bye Booby hunt for other tributes. Elephant Head sees smoke rising but decides not to investigate. Vegeta fishes. Did Vegeta get fishing gear? I don't remember.
I think so? Question mark?
Matt receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. The Thing questions his sanity. Shep goes hunting. Senator Armstrong receives an explosive.
Jesus. From the nano machine, son.
See an interrupting Bear. Ringside guy. Is This a Pigeon? And Shrike Kachowski hunt for other tributes. You Got the Dud receives a hatchet. Naran Shu receives a hatchet. Seth Rogen trio receives an explosive. Fat Yoshi takes a sponge gar. DW questions her sanity. Sheriff Snorlax scares Weekend at Bertie's 3 Revelations off. Okay, you're gonna laugh at this one. Diavolo picks flowers.
I do for me, Uwu.
Probably. I thought you were playing a video game while you were doing this.
I'm mainly paying attention to this.
Okay. Cheek the hamster.
What are you doing?
Cheek the hamster forces Pacha to kill Thomas or the Noid. He decides to kill Thomas.
I would have killed the Noid.
For ruining all that pizza. Mona kills Lived-in-Yo Crib Dog for their supplies.
Chadlo, no!
Zagnut hunts for other tributes. Elf Practice Guy fishes. Chibi discovers a cave. Boldy receives medical supplies. Hydra Bun thinks about home. His little hat. The Quacken tries to sleep through the entire day. PS1 attacks Good Deity trophy, but manages to escape.
Good.
Sprite Cranberry LeBron throws a knife into Walt Kidney's head. Actually, it's in his chest, but close enough. And yeah, I heard that rumors that LeBron is racist against white people, so I guess that's in character.
Eek.
Romance path unlocked, collects fruit. Start telling, hunts for other tributes. Sailor Moon fishes.
Not telling.
Pepsi Man tries to sleep through the entire day. Milkman bleeds out.
No! Who's supposed to get the milks now?
Probably Diavolo.
Oh my god.
He probably accidentally broke some milk bottles and didn't treat it properly. The Face of Mercy attempts to climb a tree but falls to her death.
You have wings!
Exactly. Virtual Boy explores the arena.
Nostalgian Stew, don't die.
Nostalgian Stew shields from Shoop to Whoop while he isn't looking. And an engineer thinks about Texas. Six cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Dr. Robotnik, Thomas, Lift and Go Crib Dog, Walt Kidney, the Milkman, and the Face of Mercy.
In the chat, men.
Night 1. Romance Path Unlocked receives medical supplies. Cherish, Snorlax, and Shove tell stories about themselves to each other. I kind of wonder how that go down, because Shove would be like, and Snorlax would be like, Snorlax! The thing, let's start telling into a shelter. Not a good idea. Alfred receives clean water. Uh-oh. Diavolo, Pepsi Man, and Sandra Northing Bear have a sleepover.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank goodness indeed. Bye-bye Booby and PS1 Hagrid have a sleepover.
Aww.
Shoop to Whoop loses sight of where he is. Mona cries herself to sleep.
People, where are you?
Naran, Shu, Spray, Cranberry, LeBron, and Matt sleep in shifts. Nostalgian Stew destroys ringside supplies while he is asleep.
Nostalgian Stew, why would you do it?
I don't know.
Why did you do it?
Virtual Boy and the Noid talk about the tribute still alive. You got the dud thinks about winning. Don't jinx it, you got the dud. Cheek the hamster cooks his food before putting his fire out. He's probably making some pancakes or something, because we know how Cheek likes to bake. Senator Armstrong shoots an arrow at Fat Yoshi, but misses and kills Zagnut instead.
Yeah. Aw, Zagnut.
No. Zagnut. Hydra Bun tries to sing himself to sleep. Not sure how you can sing yourself to sleep to Sharp Dressed Man, but whatever.
Long as I got my suit and tie.
That's the wrong song, but it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, I knew it was.
Sailor Moon finds DW, bends DW, Tibby, and Bulby away from her fire. I'm wondering how she made a fire without Sailor Mars on her side. Also, I need to get my eyes checked. Engineer fails to start a fire. Vegeta loses sight of where he is. Seth Rogen receives another explosive. What? Good Deity Trophy quietly hums. Not a surprise. Elephant Head and Elf Practice Guy hold hands.
You can't have sex on the freaking battlefield!
Not with that attitude. Isthmus a Pigeon thinks about home. The Quacken cooks his food. Shrike Kachowski loses sight of where he is. Pacha receives an explosive. And SpongeGar looks weakened at Bernie's 3 revelations into his shelter. Yeah, for some reason I made it say into her shelter. Oh well.
Oof.
Oof indeed. Day 2. Elephant Head discovers a cave. Elf Practice Guy searches for a water source. Pacha receives fresh food. Sprite Cranberry LeBron discovers a cave. Hopefully it's not the same cave as before. PS1 Hagrid and Senator Armstrong hunt for other tributes. Cheek the hamster
The strongest will survive.
Yep. Cheek the hamster is this a pigeon, Shrike Kachowski, and Virtual Boy hunt for other tributes. Fat Yoshi picks flowers. Start Telling travels to higher ground. Matt receives
It's over, Wabu! I have the high ground!
Exactly.
Oh, underestimate my power, Phaelus!
Matt receives medical supplies. Duran Shu makes a slingshot. Vegeta discovers a cave. Oh god, what's up with these two? Diavolo and Colby split up to search for resources.
I'm always so scared for Diavolo. He needs a break from all the death.
Me too. Ringside Guy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Sailor Moon attacks the Seth Rogen trio, but they manage to escape. She probably just wanted the pork. Hydra Bun tends to Alfred's wounds. Wholesome.
Aww.
Good Pepsi Man to snuggle with it. Pepsi Man doesn't have any eyes to strain, so I don't see why not. Pacha defends Shoop de Whoop, Elf Practice Guy, and Bulby away from his fire. Cheek the hamster tends to Seth Rogen Trio's wounds. The Thing receives a hatchet. Mona cries herself to sleep. Bye Bye Booby lets the Sheldon stew into his shelter.
Wouldn't you?
Maybe. CW goes to sleep. Alfred attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Tibby lets the Quack get into his shelter, and Snorlax attempts to start a fire but fails.
Maybe because you're a normal type, you normie!
Okay. Bulby seen interrupting Bear and Matt start fighting, but seen interrupting Bear runs away as Bulby kills Matt.
I can't believe Bulby killed God!
Similarly, SpongeGar Start Telling and Is This a Pigeon starts fighting, but Start Telling runs away as SpongeGar kills Is This a Pigeon.
Is this a murder?
Yes, very yes. The Thing, Shrike Kachowski, and Vegeta hunt for other tributes. Elephant Head goes hunting. Snorlax tries to sleep. I don't know why he wouldn't. Seth Rogen receives fresh food. Senator Armstrong camouflages himself. Cheek the hamster, Fat Yoshi, you got the dud. Hydra Bun and PS1 Hagrid hunt for other tributes. Chef is picked by horse while picking berries. Are you ready for this one?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Pacha sends an explosive off, killing Good Daddy Trophy, Bye Bye Booby, and Sailor Moon.
Oh, Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust. Proceeds to explode.
We get it for these 3 revelations, and Shoop de Whoop work together to drown the Quacken.
What did the Quacken ever do to you, my brother?
My guess is that one of them popped the Quacken, and then one keeps stomping on the Quacken's head until he sinks.
Probably Shoop de Whoop probably used his lasers on him, and then we get to Birdie's 3 revelations just was dancing on his dying corpse.
Wow.
Wake me up inside, can't wake me up inside, save me.
How come I've never done one of these episodes with you?
I don't know.
Bright Cranberry LeBron, DW, Virtual Boy, and Engineer raid Tibby's camp while he's hunting. Okay, I just now realized I had 2 Rhythm Heaven characters in here. I meant to just have one per series.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. The Stallion Stew steals from Ringside Guy. Mona scares the Noid off. Pepsi Man tries to spearfish. Diavolo chases Naranshu.
Naranshu's like, you're not putting me on a fence again, Diavolo!
And Elf Practice Guy has the high ground. Eight cannon shots. Romance path unlocked. Alfred. Mad. Is this a pigeon? Good datey. Bye bye booby. Sailor Moon. The Quackin'. And that's it. Night 3. Shoop da Whoop thinks about winning. Seen uninterrupting bear receive fresh food. Elf Practice Guy and Senator Armstrong tell stories about themselves to each other.
I worked you at elf practice, Nanomachine son. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Hydra Bun convinces Vegeta to snuggle with him. Mona lets Tibby into her shelter. Engineer cooks his food before putting his fire out. Chef and Rinside Guy talk about this tribute still alive. Not sure how that would work. Virtual Boy thinks about winning. The Thing cries himself to sleep. Kick the Hamster thinks about home. Start telling attempts of fire but is unsuccessful. Okay, Diavolo.
Colby, what are you doing to Diavolo? Colby, what are you doing to Diavolo?
Do you want me to say it?
No! Once again, Bulby has killed God.
Stab, stab, stab! Clap, clap, clap! Stab, stab, stab! What the fuck is wrong with me?
You fool! You absolute fool! That's canon now!
Temporarily, anyway. Weekend at Bernie's 3 revelations. Pacha, Naranshu, Elephant Head, and Sprite Cranberry LeBron sleep in shifts. Yoshi passes out from exhaustion. SpongeGar receives an explosive. Pepsi Man spears DW in the abdomen.
Jesus! Pepsi Man killing a child!
The Noid receives clean water. Snorlax receives medical supplies. The Seth Rogen trio convinces PS1 Hagrid to snuggle with them. Shrike Kachowski lets You Got the Dud into his shelter. And Nostalgian Stu loses sight of where he is.
Where am I? Where am I?
I think a better question would be, what am I?
Is this Arnold Schwarzenegger Brothers Jr.?
Okay, day 4. Patcha, Mona, and PS1 Hagrid hunt for other tributes. Virtual Boy constructs a shack. Chibi and Hydra Bun hunt for other tributes. Sprite Cranberry LeBron questions his sanity. Ringside Guy attacks Nostalgian Stu, but he manages to escape. The Seth Rogen trio, the Noid, Start Telling, and Elf Practice Guy hunt for other tributes.
Oh my god!
The Ron Shoes trap kills Senator Armstrong.
Oh my god!
It was probably a bucket of water, so all his nanomachines would short circuit.
Oh my god!
The Thing tries to sleep through the entire day. SpongeGar diverts Sheriff Snorlax's attention and runs away. Engineer scares Wicked at Birdie's 3 revelations off. Fat Yoshi runs away with You Got the Dud! Bulby and Shrike Kachowski work together for the day. Elephant Head explores the arena. Scene-interrupting bear attacks Cheek the hamster, but he manages to escape. Why do I like saying scene-interrupting bear so much?
Scene-interrupting bear!
Shep fishes. Shoop the Whoop searches for firewood. Why? He can literally light anything on fire.
I'm a fire in my lasers! Roar!
And Pepsi Man and Vegeta split up to search for resources. 3 cannon shots could be heard. Strawberry Dilf, DW, and Senator Armstrong.
We lost 2 great men today.
And an annoying little brat. You know what? Before we get to night 4, I kind of want to see who's left. Oh, it won't let me.
Oh well.
Ringside guy starts a fire. Vegeta sees a fire but stays hidden. I wonder who that could belong to. Sprite Cranberry LeBron tends to his wounds. Pacha, you got the dud. And the Seth Rogen trio track down and kill Scene Interrupting Bear.
No more scene interrupting for you.
Scene Interrupting Bear interrupting Quintet. Sheriff Snorlax, SpongeGuard, Tibby, the Noid, and Shep all have a sleepover. The Thing and Mona have a sleepover. Olby receives clean water. Wicked and Bernie's 3 Revelations receives an explosive. Elephant Head thinks about... Go ahead. Okay. Elephant Head thinks about winning. Shrike Kachowski tends to Hydro Bun's wounds. Somehow. Virtual Boy and Naranchu talk about the tribute still alive. Fat Yoshi is awoken by nightmares. Cheek the Hamster, PS1 Haggard, and Start Telling Sleeping Shifts. And Engineer, Nostalgian Stew, Shoop da Whoop, Elf Practice Guy, and Pepsi Man all have a sleepover.
I wouldn't have a sleepover with
Nostalgian Stew. Please have a sleepover with me. I am just a little guy. I'm only little.
Day 5. Vegeta constructs a shack. Sprite Cranberry LeBron has the high ground. Sheriff Snorlax injures himself.
underestimate his power.
Shrike Kachowski sets Tippy on fire with a Molotov.
Jesus!
Yep. Pepsi Man kills Shep while he is resting. He won't let anyone have that Pepsi blood. Fat Yoshi stalks Bulby. Hydra Bud and Shoop da Whoop split up.
Yoshi, you're playing with fire there. You are stalking a god killer.
Yep. Hydra
Please sign the petition to make freaking Bulby next Kratos of freaking God of War.
Hydra Bud and Shoop da Whoop split up to search for resources. PS1 Haggard camouflages himself. Elf Practice Guy makes a slingshot. Seth Rogen Trio receives more fresh food. Bob, you keep eating your friends out of house and home. Ringside Guy steals from Rickon and Bernie's 3 Revelations.
Yep.
Naranchu, Mona, Pacha, and Cheek the Hamster raid SpongeGuard's camp while he's hunting. You Got the Dud receives medical supplies. Engineer and Virtual Boy split up in search for resources. Nostalgian Stew start telling the Noid and Elephant Head start looking for other tributes, and The Thing receives medical supplies. 3 cannon shots. Scene Interrupting Bear, Tibby, and Shep.
F in the chat, boys.
F in the chat. Night 5. Engineer sets up camp. You Got the Dud quietly hums. The Thing is awoken by nightmares. Oh, you're gonna love this. Wicked and Bernie's 3 Revelations sets an explosive off, killing Naranchu, PS1 Hagrid, and Sprite Cranberry LeBron.
Oh my god. He's trying to get back his kill count from last time.
Yeah. Pepsi Man tends to Elf Practice Guy's wounds. Mona, Seth Rogen Trio, and Ringside Guy discuss the games and what might happen. Noid destroys Cheek the Hamster supplies while he's asleep.
you monster.
Oh god, what's happening here? Shrike Kachowski sends an explosive off, killing SpongeGar, Fat Yoshi, Hydra Bun, and you're gonna love this, Bulby.
Butterbean. He has killed the God Killer.
Sounds about right. Vegeta receives a hatchet. Sheriff Snorlax questions his sanity. Shoop de Whoop looks at the night sky. Nostalgic Stew receives fresh food. Pacha and Elephant Head tell stories about themselves to each other. Virtual Boy can't start a fire, and neither can start telling.
Oof.
Oof indeed. Day 6.
Rather encouraged.
Elephant Head strangles the Seth Rogen trio with a rope.
Jeepers.
You got the dud camouflages himself. Ringside Guy attacks Nostalgian Stew again, but he manages to escape again.
Oh wait, this is like the second time you got the dud camouflages himself in the bushes, and it just reminds me of the freaking that one gif of him just noping out into the bushes.
Oh god, you're right. Wicked and Birdie's 3 revelations and Elf Practice Guy work together for the day. Pacha discovers a cave. Pepsi Man steals from Shrike Chikchowski while he isn't looking. Engineer receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Cheek the Hamster severely injures Sheriff Snorlax and leaves him to die. Not sure how he did that. Probably didn't even realize he was injured. More like a David and Goliath moment. Vegeta discovers a river. Mona explores the arena. The Thing shoots an arrow into the Virtual Boy's head. The hero we need, but don't deserve.
Exactly.
Start telling tends to the Noid's wounds. And Shoop de Whoop injures himself.
Should have been more careful with where your lasers. For a word, Phil, you didn't listen.
10 cannon shots. Neuron Shoe. PS1 Hagrid. Greg Cranberry LeBron. SpongeGar. Fat Yoshi.
A lot of people died today.
Bulby. Hydra Bun. The Seth Rogen Trio. Sheriff Snorlax. And the Virtual Boy.
Bye to Bulby, the God Killer.
Night 6. The Noid tries to sing himself to sleep. Cheek the Hamster passes out. Shoop de Whoop cooks his food before putting his fire out. Start Telling climbs a tree to rest. Mona receives fresh food. Pepsi Man quietly hums. Not how you can sing Pepsi Man theme song Whisper Quiet, but okay. Elf Practice Guy and Nostalgian Stew run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Vegeta falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Shrike Kachowski receives fresh food. You Got the Dud poisons Elephant Head's drink. He drinks it and dies.
And then when he died, he made that face.
Yep. Engineer quietly hums. Ringside Guy and Weekend at Birdie's 3 revelations talk about the tribute still alive. Pacha receives another explosive. And the Thing goes to sleep.
Sleep well, sweet prince.
Amen. Alright. On the count of 3, say it with me. 1, 2, 3. The feast! The feast! We go to the feast!
We're going to the feast!
The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Alright, Engineer decides got to go. Start Telling and Pepsi Man fight over raw meat, but Start Telling gives up and runs away. You Got the Dud sets an explosive up. Sets Elf Practice Guy on fire with a Molotov. Ringside Guy decides not to go. Shrike Kachowski decides not to go. Weekend at Bernie's 3 Revelations decides not to go. Pacha decides not to go. The Noid takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Shoop de Whoop's trap kills Mona. and he fired his laser at her just to guarantee that she was dead. The Thing bleeds out. Rest in peace, The Thing. And Cheek the Hamster repeatedly stabs Nostalgian Stew to death with sighs.
Cheek is not playing around.
He's already seen a butt ton of his newly found friends die. He ain't gonna let that happen.
He's going feral.
Alright. Day 7. Shrike Kachowski receives medical supplies. You Got the Dud hunts for other tributes. Shoop de Whoop receives a hatchet. Ringside Guy diverts the noise attention and runs away. Star Telling receives an explosive. Engineer severely injures Pacha and leaves him to die. Cheek the Hamster receives an explosive.
When your death is just right.
That sounds about right. Pepsi Man makes a slingshot, and Weekend at Bernie's 3 commits suicide.
No! Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Wake me up inside, save me.
Eight cannon shots can be heard. Vegeta, Elephant Head, Elf Practice Guy, Mona, The Thing, Nostalgian Stew, Hacha, and Weekend at Bernie's 3 Revelations. Alright, we're down to our final 9. The Noid questions his sanity. Shoop de Whoop thinks about home. You Got the Dud, Pepsi Man, Cheek the Hamster, Start Telling, and Shrike Kachowski track down and kill Engineer.
Jesus. Not enough sentries could help them.
Ringside Guy tries to treat his infection. Day 8. You Got the Dud forces Cheek the Hamster to kill Pepsi Man or Shoop de Whoop. He decides to kill Pepsi Man.
I mean, you can't really kill a frickin' whole ass face.
Not with that attitude. Ringside Guy makes a slingshot. Shrike Kachowski and Start Telling work together to drown the Noid. So, Start Telling shoots him in the back with his bullet into a puddle, and Shrike Kachowski drives on up and forces his head down in with one of his tires.
Doing God's work there, buddy.
Yeah, Phaelus probably grew up with the Noid, so he's probably been wanting to do that for a long time.
Probably.
3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Engineer, Pepsi Man, and the Noid.
Start Telling was like, dang it, he should have died instead of frickin' the man.
Sounds about right.
Bullshit.
Cheek the Hamster lets Shoop de Whoop into a shelter. Shrike Kachowski doesn't know how to start a fire. And neither does You Got the Dud. That's not surprising. Start Telling tries to sing himself to sleep. Brevin, Brevin, Brevin. I don't know how that song goes.
Please start! And by which I mean start telling.
And Ringside Guy unknowingly eats toxic berries.
No!
Day 9. Shoop de Whoop steals from Cheek the Hamster. Shrike Kachowski sprains one of his axles while running away from You Got the Dud. And Start Telling sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Probably for the better.
Yeah.
Night 9. Cheek the Hamster kills Shoop de Whoop with a hatchet. I'm guessing what happened is he split him right down the middle.
Probably.
Start Telling starts a fire. Shrike Kachowski screams for help. And You Got the Dud successfully starts a fire this time. Day 10.
And by which he freaking made the face. He was like, I did something with my life.
Yep. Day 10. You got the dud picks flowers. Start telling Poison's Cheek the hamster's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. And Shrike Kachowski
Not start telling! No! I was rooting for you!
Alright, we're down to our final 3. Who do you think's gonna win?
Who's up?
You got the dud.
I'm going with the dud.
Alright, then I'll go with Cheek the hamster. I was planning on going for dud. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Shoop da whoop and start telling.
Start telling.
Or like stop telling.
No.
Oh no! Cheek the hamster died from hunger!
No! Didn't have enough snacks ready in his cheeks. His namesake.
And the other 2 go to sleep.
Alright, who's gonna die? Who gonna die? Who gonna die?
Shrike Kachowski sends an explosive off, killing You got the dud!
I guess we were both wrong!
How convenient. So, with all that said and done, our winner of the 10th official Monsters Bang and Sister Hunger Games is none other than... Come on, load already. Is none other than... Shrike Kachowski from District 10!
I was trying to say it at the same time, and then I fucked up because of his last name. Chow. Vroom vroom. Chow, vroom vroom, y'all that.
Alright, so Shrike Kachowski goes to the Quarter Quell, and our big 8 from here on out are You Got the Dud, Cheek the Hamster, Start Telling, Shoop da Whoop, Ringside Guy, The Noid, Pepsi Man, and Engineer. Congratulations, guys! I'm gonna keep torturing you for all eternity, or at least until one of you wins a Hunger Games. Whatever comes first!
Who knows?
So anyway, please like, comment, subscribe, or don't. I'm not your dad. Thank you to Caro Goat for being a part of the show.
Hey.
And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.